As a preface to this video, I stumble a lot over my own words, I talk too fast, I get off track a lot, and I love to make horrible, horrible puns. So please, if you will, bear with me. So let's give this a shot. I'm just going to show you a Minecraft world that I was working on with some of my friends before we switched maps. Oops. Haven't readjusted my controls very well. It's a new computer, so it's a new rendition of Minecraft, so new controls. My little animal farm. I have a ridiculous aquarium. Every one of the fish is named, so it doesn't despawn. I have Pelly, Zest, and Lime, 3 parrots. I have a chicken farm, which just kind of got out of hand. Jeb, and then Snowderp, and Jub Jub. I have a storage room behind the painting, and you can actually get into the aquarium if you go down in the basement here. Enchanting. Yeah, see, every single fish is named. Potions room back here over the cliff edge. I will show you the cliff later. These are flags for our little nations in this Minecraft world that we kind of built. Another one for alchemy. Alchemy? Really? Potion making. This was the original entrance. Yeah, that was fun. The sign just says Hermit Scourge's house, because that's my username is Closet of Scourge. My cousin just gave me a random number designation. This is my cousin's house. Or, well, it was going to be his house, and then, again, we moved. Well, we moved in the server, and then we moved servers, so it's a completely empty castle. Just always seemed more natural to me. Oh wait, that's part of the village. I will get to that. Start here. So, we started in survival, but we switched to creative mode because we were getting bored. I made this little campsite as kind of an accent piece to the entrance to my village here. I'll show you the well in a minute, it actually goes somewhere. But there's little houses. I've decked out a bunch of houses, decorated them with flowers, with beds, crafting tables, all the necessary like living materials. This one's a little nicer because it's bigger. Fireplace included. Those campfires have really made making fireplaces a lot more fun. Especially with, you know, chimneys, you can actually make the smoke go all the way up. This is town center. We have an armor shop, and we have a Skellington family wares shop. This is Skullduggery. And Sans and Papyrus's hot dog, it's called Hot Dogs and Human Traps, but neither of them are here. Because Sans is lazy and Papyrus is busy. This is Alvor's Arms, Alvor after the Skyrim Smith. Another one of my flags. It's really just a weapons shop. A public hot springs, which I was gonna have like soul sand making bubbles, but for some reason I couldn't get it to work, so I just switched it back over to... No, it did work, but soul sand sucks you down, I think. Or was it? I think it was the lava that actually, or the magma blocks that sucked you down. I don't know why I didn't do this. Why I didn't do soul sand. Have to look back and see if I can't redo that. Another house. This one has a backyard and a pet chicken. Yes, you heard me right. Pet. Has a little fishing spot. These clips can only be 10 minutes long because I'm not paying for Bandicam. This is a sauna. So these clips are going to be 10 minutes, and then I'll have to start recording again. So if there's an abrupt cut, please pardon it. This is the diner. You come in here, you get you get a table, or you get sat up here at the counter. Kitchen back here is the order window. You've got, of course, your smoker, your two classic furnaces, you got a countertop to work on, sinks, and a food chest which is completely empty because I couldn't be bothered to go that far. If we follow this path, we'll go that way in a minute. I'm still working on that section of town. Another little square house. Now, I needed a building, or buildings, to fit this area, because this was a naturally formed kind of square-ish area. And I was like, well, what the hell can I fit in there that's not just a plain, boring, gigantic square? So I made this kind of U-shaped place, but I realized that's not really a good shape for a house. So I made it into a mattress store. So you can come here and you can buy some mattresses. I don't plan what shops go where, I plan what the shape of the building is, and work it out from there. We have a Terracotta Shop. Installation comes free with the purchase of your flooring, because sometimes terracotta is just a pain in the ass to install. I would know. I've tried. It's why most of these houses have these, like, raised off the ground wood floors, because I can't be bothered to make a terracotta floor. Up here we have the Elytra trainer's house. And if we just climb this, we're onto the Elytra platform. Now the question is, am I wearing my Elytra? No, I am not. They also... Oops, wrong button! They also have a little bench out here. You can just observe the town, but I was quite fond of this design. Again, I was like, do I want to put a guard tower up here? No, not really, and besides, I'm going to make this in, like, the center of the town. Bell tower? Ah, too boring. So what do I make? Elytra trainer. Building first, designation later. We're back in town center again, and all we have here are apartment buildings. If I remember right, we have a pair of skeletons living in this one. Skeletons? What am I, British? Skeletons. I don't think any of them... Okay, only the end two have windows. That's cozy. These are all just basic bitch apartments. And if we come up here, we got a slightly nicer house. Back here is the Orville family sheep farm. How did I come up with that name? I don't know. But you see, there was this natural cove here in the stone, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make something out of that. I just kind of dug into it. This is the Orville family house. Dug completely into the stone. I can't remember if this was a natural cave at all, or if I literally just dug chunks out. I think I literally just dug chunks out. This would be the parents' room, and then the kiddos. It's a farm family. They're gonna have a lot of fucking kids. This is not a kid-friendly channel. I'm just gonna preface that halfway into this fucking video. This was like already. This was a natural water feature. This was already here, and I was like, how can I include that? So, here we are. Bah, bah, bah. Walking around here, if you saw from the farm window, we see this nice little gazebo out on the water. There's dolphins around here somewhere. I heard them. I fenced this off specifically so they wouldn't get stuck, and they still get stuck, so I had to cut open a hole in it. There you are! There's the dolphin. Wrong button. God damn. I need to reroute my controls. As I was saying, I need to completely reroute my controls after I finish this video, because, yeah, I keep pressing Control, thinking it's gonna make me crouch. I keep pressing E, thinking it's gonna make... No, I keep pressing E, thinking it's gonna make me crouch, and I keep pressing Tilde, thinking it's gonna open my inventory, and neither of those things do what I would like them to. I built this Watchtower again. This was a completely barren piece of rock. All of this rock was already here, and I just kind of worked with it. This is a guard tower. There is a small living quarters for whoever is stationed here. And up top, I would have gone with stair crenellations, but the problem was, because this is a, what is it, 5x? Yeah, 5x top. It didn't want to work with me. I did, however, do stairs along the bottom to make it look like it's blending a little bit better. There are random bits of mossy cobble, or mossy stone bricks, because we are near the water, and it is an old tower. My voice is slowly deteriorating. I have bad allergies, and this place I'm living in sets them off. Next, we'll head to the farm, which I spoiled earlier. Again, this was a natural, like, open spot. Just threw down some farmland, and voila! Go into the farmhouse. This is where the child would be stuck. This is where the parents would be stuck. Lovely big old windows. Anywhere I can shove a window, I will shove a window. This is the work shed, tool shed. Plenty of storage space here. We got hay bales, and then underneath we have more barrels. Remember I mentioned the well at the start of this. Glub, 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 glub. Boop. We are underneath the well. Natural spawning water source. Turn it into a well. And a water feature at the same time. In order to get out of here, though, you do have to crouch swim. I made that intentional. You can only get in and out of here by crouch swimming. Off I go. So that is the farm. This I didn't actually build. This was a build of my cousin, I believe. This was built before the town was. This is the Umbria jail. Or it was a jail, and then he turned it into a museum, I suppose. Here are all your jumpsuits. And, oh, that's from my buddy Rez. If I come back to this map, I will explain it, but not now. Well, that's rude. Give you water. There's another one. And a jumpsuit. Now we're gonna head down to the docks. Built the docks myself, but the boat I did not. The boat was made by my cousin. I designated these red boundary blocks as places where he could build a boat, and he built me this one. It took him a while to finish, and I don't think he actually was finished by the time we left the server, but here we are. And I think he might have left the hull hollow and not given a way into it, so that would explain all the monster noises coming from inside. I also built that gaudy looking lighthouse. Just pop over here. There's a little dock to park your horribly colored acacia boats. I actually like the color of acacia, I just don't like it for building. Lighthouse person's room, and the light itself. I need to stop doing that. Come on. There we go. Pretty sure I built the lighthouse before scaffolding came out, so I didn't really think to use that as a ladder, and I don't think scaffolding looks as nice as a ladder on the wall anyhow. So that's the docks. I'm gonna take you to that second half of town I said I was still working on. Near, boop. If we come up and follow along here, there's another one of these small cubicle homes, like you'd see a villager living in. We have a slightly nicer home built here. Whoops. Now, there's something special I have to note about this valley. This valley was naturally spawned, but I carved it out so that you cannot go past this wall. You will notice some ruins there. You physically, without flying or placing a block, cannot get over that wall. You cannot get over to that side without entirely climbing this cliff. Which you actually can't do, because I cut it off here. You cannot leave this part of the valley by jumping out. You might be able to make it onto that tree. Let's test. If I had my controls right. Okay, you know what? I'm fixing this right bloody now. Controls. That. Shift. Strafe, sprint, sneak. E. Thank you kindly. Back to the game. Now, I think I tested this. I'm also going to turn down that music, because that music is bloody loud. I think I tested this. I don't think you can get on that tree. I didn't plan to have any lore to this town, but I'm slowly, building one up. See, this used to be a research tower. Researching the Nether. And something went horribly, horribly wrong. And all we have left is this weird bit of Nether plant life, this destroyed portal, and the crumbled remnants of the tower. Eventually, I'm also going to clear all of this out and make a destroyed half of the town. Maybe spread some Nether material around. One thing I am really happy with is how this town looks at night. It's not very big, but it's a nice start. It's a very nice start. Now, that's enough showing off my little achievements. I'm going to show you some of my cousins, because my cousin is a goddamn architectural mastermind. Yeah, he built that. And I'll get to that. He built this himself. I was busy messing around making my little town, and he built this. That's his flag up there. He even has little player heads made to look like cameras. And one to look like a CCTV monitor and a computer screen. There's a library in back. This is the courtroom. He doesn't know what to do with the rest of these rooms yet, and I think he has a copy of this map too, so we may have to compromise and choose his map or mine. It'll probably be his map because he puts a lot more effort into these buildings than I did mine, as evidenced by just, fuck me, this is a massive room. If we go... Actually, isn't there a button? There is a button. As you stood there waiting for service, you notice how empty and quiet the city hall is. Nobody comes to the desk. Then you remember the city hall is closed due to the COVID-19. That was a new addition before we switched maps. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is the library. It actually has, honest to goodness sections. The restricted section, which has... It doesn't have any books in it anymore. I think it used to have, articles on my country and his country and my science facility. I'll have to show you the science facility I made when we go back to the other side of the portal. Now, he has a sense of humor, so this is the young adult section, very edgy, and this is the kids section. He used to have copies of the books. Maybe it just didn't transfer with the map, but there was a copy of the book Go the Fuck to Sleep, an actual children's book. The turn's been, I don't remember if I left it. I don't think I left anything in these. Ah, yeah, the Book of Riz. I'm still not gonna explain that to you. Again, my cousin is a fucking engineer. He built a club. But he didn't just build a club. No. He built a club with a working dance floor. And the way he built it, of course, was with command blocks, which I don't even fuck with that. I'm not good with command blocks. I'm not even good with redstone. So yeah, this blew my fucking mind. He's got pool tables, he's got a bar. That was the coolest shit since sliced bread to me. And then around the back, you can actually see that each one of these is an apartment block above the club. I know, that's just fucking fantastic housing. Dun, 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 dun. All night, all day. I cannot sleep now. There are ravers nearby. This is also kind of an apartment building he built. Anywhere he can chunk it in, he will do. Similar, I have a similar strategy. I found this little cave under the bridge a long time ago. The cave troll's gone. Okay, there used to be, I had a dressed up, like, mannequin stand with a zombie head on him, and he's wearing armor. He was the cave troll. His name is George. He's not here anymore. That makes me sad. I'll have to rebuild him in a bit. This is all empty. We're gonna rebuild all that. Make a new village with blackjack and hookers. Last thing I have to show you for this lovely Minecraft map. Well, first of all, here's my TNT trampoline, which I built because I could. We're going down. We're going to see Aquarios, my little science facility. I found a lava pool underground. I was just going to keep going under, but I found this lava pool and I thought, oh, this is perfect. Surface access. Did you remember your ID for re-entry? This is the overseer, me, my house. I've got weapons. Well, I've got each of the books that each of us has made, or each of the file documents on our societies. I've got a random chest. I've got more books on our societies, and I've got a weapons chest. And I've got a secret exit. Not so secret, but you know, I got a back exit in case something goes wrong, we get invaded or something. And this is the escape route. Plan B. Potion of flame resistance, really strong armor, really strong shields, swords, and tridents, and then bonus potions. And you're supposed to swim through the lava and pop back up on the other side in the main area of the cave. That's why it's called Plan B, let them come. Hey, Slimy. Just a lava wall for some reason. I haven't really built out this way yet, but I've been planning the floor, which is all obsidian and stone bricks. If we follow this, there's a little middle piece here. This is Alvor lives down here too, apparently. He's a blacksmith. And he lives up here. This is just a random house belonging to two characters I made up, and then a random diner. I swear to God, if my flowers are on fire again, I'm going to flip a biscuit. And they live above the diner, up here. A lovely checkered floor. I tried terracotta for this place, and just being such weird symmetry was not gonna happen. And then this is unbuilt yet. This is still to be done. Oh, that's right, I made a fire pit. I don't know why I made a fire pit. My flowers are not on fire. Hooray. This is yet to be done. And this is our aquarium and research facility. Made a little river through the ceiling. Again, all the fish are named so that they don't disappear on me. You can enter through the back. There's a door back there. This side was supposed to be the tropical fish, but I never actually separated them, and I just threw the salmon in. This is staff-only access to the polar bear's pen. Hi, Kylak. We have a Turtle Beach. Shelly and me are the females. Donovan and Leonard are the males. We have 4 turtles. We also have a pufferfish pen. We used to have 3 of them, but this little shit killed the other 2. No, wait, there's 2 of them. So we only killed 1 of them. Still a little shit. Let's go into Kylak's pen and just see what the polar bear has going for her. Hi, Big Bear. This is her den. Oop. Just gave her some packed ice, a little bit of snow, some grass. She's comfy. She's a Minecraft polar bear. I don't think you have to call PETA. I'll make fun of PETA all I want. They're murderers. I have no explanation. It just happens. That is our map, pretty much as it is built right now. I would be happy to continue updating people if they want to see more progress on this map. I have significant doubts anyone knows or cares, but you know what? It's worth a thought. Somebody just likes hearing me ramble. And oh, can I ramble. Thank you kindly for watching, and you're welcome to check back in the future, but there's no guarantees I will post anytime soon, or even Minecraft. It'll probably be Phasmophobia. So feel free to check back. This is a hobby. Have a nice day.